That was quality.
Welcome back to another episode of the Uncleanables Podcast, the last podcast of the 2025 year.
Yes.
We are going to touch today, I said we're going to go a little less on script today. We're going to touch on reflections of the year, 2025 goals, did we hit them, the 2026 goals and what they are, podcast goals, business goals. We're going to tell you about the new layout of the Discord. We're going to tell you about the advertising slots. We're going to talk about the party that we've planned for the expo.
Ooh.
And we're also going to mention the raffle. So I think if we start with the raffle, because we've mentioned that a couple of times before, but I'm pretty sure the raffle runs out 31st of December.
Yep.
So head over to the link in the description to grab your tickets.
Yep.
I think if it doesn't sell out, you just get refunded your money anyway.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Okay. No worries at all.
We don't get any money anyway.
And before we begin, we just want to let you know that this episode is sponsored by Verpa, a virtual reality assistant built in order to take care of the back end of your business. So the link is in the description below. So you can go on there, check them out, and let us know.
Yeah, perfect. So,
Goals of the year.
2025 goals.
Mate.
Let's look back. We've just watched last year's episodes. I've actually got my goals for the last 2 years written down.
Have you?
Yeah. And I've just had a quick look at them now. And, mate, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Shall I start?
Fire away.
So my 2023 goals were turn over £8,000 in 1 month, reach 2,500 subscribers on YouTube, have completed 10 roof cleans, and to turn over £65,000 over the year.
That was in 2023.
That was in 2023.
Going into 2024.
No.
Oh, so
going into
2023.
2023.
Okay.
So that was the goals for the year of 2023. The goals for 2024, so going into 2024 for the 2024 year. No, hang on, sorry. Yeah. But we're in 2025 year, so maybe...
I think their goals for...
No, because I've got turnover 65,000 over the year of 2023.
Okay.
So I either haven't got
So that
2025 goals. No, yeah, I haven't got 2025 goals. I don't know what I've done with them. My 2024 goals were have new website go live. That didn't happen. Add at least 25 new videos to the YouTube channel, starting at 87. That definitely happened. Have a YouTube video hit 100k. That happened. Hit £120,000 revenue. I think that happened. 2024. Reach 10,000 subs. That happened. Take on a full-time staff member, which didn't happen in 2024. So I only reached like half my goals in 2024.
Yeah.
I don't think I wrote 2025 goals.
No, so the video I just watched, it was heavy on the pod. It was heavy to do with the pod.
I had podcast goals written down somewhere, and I don't know what I've done with them.
One of the goals for the podcast was to get monetized, which is incredible, and we have been monetized.
We have reached that goal.
It's funny now when I look back at the the goals for MKM as well. Well, I only really had one of them.
Yeah, go on.
So, well, there was two of them I mentioned. One of them was get the van sign written.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. The van got sign written pretty early on in 2025, which has been incredible. And another couple that I had was finesse what I was doing. So, in other words, kind of double down on what I was doing and have a bit of a clearer goal, which was ultimately exterior cleaning, which is exactly what I've hit. And another one was reinvest in the business, which is pretty much what I've done all year, which is...
I've got them.
You got them? You found them?
Yeah, carry on, sorry.
So yeah, no. So that was it really. So it was just, because obviously I was kind of going into it and going into uncharted waters, I couldn't actually put a figure on anything because I didn't know what to expect or anything.
Yeah, you were like, you barely even started.
Yeah.
You hadn't started window cleaning
Exactly that. This time last year I hadn't. So yeah, so I mean, a couple of them was reinvest into the business and also make my setup a lot better, which I've done, which I'm really, really pleased with.
And you've got like a whole new, you've got a new tank to go in as well now.
Yes.
So you're like doing another improvement.
Yep, exactly
round.
that. So yeah, so the year's been very kind.
When do you reckon you get that new tank in?
So the house is obviously taking precedence at the minute. However, I understand that it wouldn't take too long to do the tank, so I'm aiming potentially before February, I would like to say. Fingers crossed, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. There's no reason why it shouldn't. So yeah, we're just going to plod along like that, really.
Interesting. So I've got the goals written down, which we probably mentioned on that video as well. For the podcast, 1,000 subs on YouTube.
Yep.
Big tick.
Smashed it.
New studio with new recording equipment.
Smashed it.
Big tick. 25 guest episodes. I'm pretty sure we've definitely got close to that.
So, sorry, bruv, what was that?
25 guest episodes.
Mate.
We'll have to count them up, but I'm pretty sure we're close.
I was going to say.
Well, 25 is like one every other week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which we've done for the last few months, definitely.
Yeah. Do you want me to quickly count?
You can do, yeah. Have a quick look, because I think at the beginning of the year, when we had guest episodes, we were doing them as they were coming, so there might have been like one a week. And I know we went for a patch of not having any guest episodes, so we reduced them down to one every 2 weeks.
So going from Christmas, okay.
Starting from Christmas,
we had...
We'll start from the New Year video, no? When did those two that you done come out?
11 months ago, so January.
Okay, yeah, so include them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then the expo. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 17 of them was Jim from PCS.
We have got another one coming out before the end of the year.
Yep.
Which is a Jim episode.
18 of them was Jim.
So, yeah, we got very, very close to that goal. It's very difficult to put a number. I don't know why we shouldn't have done that. We were naive to how difficult it is to arrange guests and then pump that content out in a
timely and orderly fashion.
Well, it's like to be consistent with it. Like, you don't want to do like one a week for a month and then have nothing for a month when you're better off doing one every 2 weeks over 2 months, you know. So next year we are going to aim for one every 2 weeks minimum. If we do get a backlog of stuff to upload, we will jump to one a week just to keep on top of it, because we don't want people waiting 8 weeks for their episode to come out. You know, that seems like a little bit too long. But we've already got, 10?
I was going to say, we've
10,
got
like
on the board
episodes, guest episodes like arranged.
Yeah.
We've got, just to give everyone a bit of an insight, we've got Ashley McIntosh coming on the 29th.
Yep.
So that won't come out until next year. Finn, who we've already recorded with, his is coming out in January. Got a guy called Mark on the 3rd. He's a multi-van business owner. We've got a guy called Paul on the 14th. Does like stone restoration. I think he's on the 14th. We've got an oven cleaner booked for April. We've got Lee Pryor coming back before the expo.
Yep.
We've got Liam, LRS, you've spoken to.
Yep.
Another fella you've spoken to.
Yep.
I don't know his name. I don't think you've told me. We've got Ben from Verpa coming on in January. We've got Steve Matthews coming on late January, early Feb.
We've got some incredible content.
So that's 10 straight away.
Yeah.
So that's 6 months of content straight away. I think Dean from Pure Heat wants to come down and do an episode.
Yep.
We want to get...
We've got Tosh planning on coming down.
Tosh coming down. We've got Abacus coming back for another episode
That's 13.
as well. Yeah, so big year. I'd like to get Mark Monroe on here at some point as well.
That'd be incredible.
The guy who owns... Well, funny enough, I've had a couple of Facebook friend invites from people over the last couple of months. And I know me and you discussed, I don't normally accept Facebook invites from people that I haven't spoken to. But a guy who owns Rutland Pumps invited me as a friend on Facebook. So that might be an open door. And a guy called Ziggy Phillips, who worked for Streamline,
Yep.
has now left Streamline But he's left Streamline, then added me on Facebook. So maybe he's got something planned and he wants to come on the pod.
Yeah, totally.
I haven't spoken to either of them, but opportunities come a knocking.
Plenty there.
Opportunities come a knocking. So yeah, we've got nice one, El. We've got plenty.
Is that shut, El? Yeah.
Yeah. I said to him, pop up and say hi to the podcast.
That would have been great.
I think he might do. He's going to fill up his van. I think he might come say. He mentioned it to me the other day.
Really?
But now I've put it on him. He's like shitting himself. But yeah, then so that was the pod goals for 2025, which we've smashed. I think.
Yeah, totally.
Big time. My personal goals for business was at least one staff member, and I put ideally 2, which would have been nice, but unnecessary. 500 customers minimum, smashed. 200k turnover. I don't think we've actually turned over 200k like 12 months to date, but our annual turnover on subscription basis is over 200k now, so that's good. Tick.
Mate, that is mental to think where you've come from.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
To
that's
think
we doubled this year.
You didn't even have L this time last year,
No.
and you took on L at 150.
115.
115. So then from
But
that
we
to
were
now,
ad hoc heavy business, so we were doing 110, 105k
yeah.
in turnover
Yeah.
when I took L on.
But regardless, that's still
But
monetary aside, it's still 115 to now. It's insane.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. It's been stressful. It's been good. I put 50k subs on YouTube, but I stopped doing YouTube. So that I don't think I'll hit that goal now, unfortunately. I just haven't got the time to focus on YouTube. It's just too much. I did upload a video this week.
How's it gone?
Not well.
The ice rink?
No. The ice rink. I just I thought when you hid it and then republished it, it would like then re-notify people, but it don't work like that. It just went live again. So they'd done nothing.
Right.
And then the new video done like 2k views.
Right.
Like
Flavour's down at the minute.
flavour's definitely down, but I'm not that I put a hell of a lot of effort into filming it, but
You'd still want something though from your efforts, wouldn't you?
The amount of time I put into, like the extra time it takes to do the job whilst you're filming it, then you can't like slapdash it because people are watching, so you can't do no cowboy shit like I usually do. And then you got to edit it.
Usually do.
Then you got to edit it. It takes a day to upload at this office because it's fucking the internet shit. And once you've done all of that, for it to get 2k views, it's like I could have put all that effort into either the podcast or
Someone else.
something else. Yeah. If I wasn't going to put it into my business, it would be in the podcast, and that would be better for everyone, I think, to put that effort into that. So if I get like a real tasty job next year, I might upload a couple of times, but I'm not just going to upload for the sake of it, I don't think, anymore.
No, I don't blame you.
It's going to have to be a real special reason to upload. So I think what would be a good idea is for us to live do our goals. I'm going to write them down.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back to them.
Okay.
At the pod next year and see if we've hit them.
That'd be great.
How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Podcast goals. Have you got anything for the podcast that you think you would like to?
I would like to, I mean, it's not really a goal that I suppose we can try and push it, but it's more like a I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. Basically, I would like to get to a point where we have guests reaching out to us that are more plentiful.
We have that now.
But more plentiful.
Like more guests.
More guests.
More guests.
So more guests coming on.
Have we got should we do a number again? Or is that?
I would love to see the year out doing one a week.
So 52.
52, yeah. 52 guests. But like...
Should we go 45 guests? Because we're not going to do one a week at the beginning of the year.
No, totally. But yeah, I mean, like, we've got 11... what we just... When the numbers we just ran there, I think that's 15 penciled in. Yeah. So if we can obviously keep that energy...
Keep the momentum, yeah.
Keep that
momentum.
momentum.
We could do.
And then that means... And, yeah, I think that's great, and it's something for everyone.
Yeah.
There's going to be some big heavy hitters on there, obviously, like the likes of, to name a few, Lee Price and Abacus. I mean, even Verpa coming on is a huge shout for the industry.
Verpa is owned by Ben King, not his real surname.
Is it not?
Apparently not.
Oh,
Which I feel a bit robbed. I'm not going to lie.
mate, what a quality surname that would have been.
Yeah. But I just feel a bit lost in the world now. But is anything real? But Ben owns an 8 out of 7 van window cleaning company.
Yes.
He's almost at the 1 million mark. When he hits the 1 million mark, he's going to come on the podcast.
Yes.
So that is another big heavy hitter in the game.
Huge heavy hitter.
Going to be on the podcast. I've also recently found out that there's another £1 million company in the Discord that we knew nothing about.
Yeah.
So best believe I'm sliding in those DMs later on.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah. He's going to get an unsolicited dick pic.
So I would like to see.
I'll just write, do you want to come on the pod on my cock? And then what I get, do you? That's about as much as fits. And then I send it to him. And then I just type the rest of it, want to come on the podcast. That's erect as well. Not even soft.
Mate, that's...
Give you an idea.
Mate, you're doing well.
What do you get? D?
Just capital D.
So 45 podcast guests.
Yeah, I'd like to see 45.
I would like to do, including the expo, 3 trips.
Yes.
Like vlogged trips.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
So 3 vlogged trips. So we've got kind of one penciled in, haven't we?
Yep.
That we're going to go climb a mountain.
Yep, we are indeed.
And then a potential, might be this year, might be early next year, depending on how quickly we can sell the tickets. But we're potentially doing a Discord exclusive
Holiday.
business getaway. It's not a holiday. Don't call it a holiday.
No.
Holidays aren't tax deductible.
No.
It's a business getaway seminar.
So I'd like
trip.
I'd like to see the year out and do 2 of them next year.
You reckon 2?
Yeah, I think right. So
That's ambitious, don't you think?
if we're gonna sell it, I'll sell it now, right? So the
I'll
idea.
mention it. We've not planned
We
anything,
haven't done
but
anything, but like obviously
we've got a rough idea.
We've said it now, and this is kind of where we was at. So what we stumbled upon, okay, and what we found is that when we was talking to the lads, we did mention like a little golf retreat or a little like a gym retreat or something along them lines where everyone can get together and just meet everyone and all the rest of it. And then we sat there and was like, look, this can really blow now, because then the Discord came along and then it's just ultimate business chat and it's great. So we stumbled upon, we go away for a retreat.
What ultimately was what we originally thought just wouldn't work with the volume of people in the Discord. Like it would just be too many people doing it.
Yeah.
So we thought we'll scale it down and make it much more personal.
So it's only really to like 8 people. Between 8 and 10, say, people. And what it is a retreat somewhere like Centre Parks, okay? Something along them lines. You go there, we'll put everything up. So you buy a ticket price. And then the ticket price is the ticket price. You come along and then it's like
covers all your food.
Covers all your food.
Doesn't cover your drinks
no.
because like some of you are fucking goldfish.
Covers activities for the weekend. Okay, and
sleeping,
an accommodation, and
it's cheaper if you sleep with me or Dan.
And baby oil.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then what it is you go away for the weekend. Like I said, we'll look after the food and all the rest of it. You guys come, and then like every day we're brainstorming, we're working things out.
We do
for
like
a couple
3-4 hours in the morning business.
And
how you can improve, where your sticking points, like less brainstorming.
And it goes around the room, so you can't just come along and just sit in the corner. You've got to come there with a view to grow. And
we'll put a chair in the corner though for like watching. If someone's into that.
But also you can go there and you'll be with 7 other like-minded people,
all wanting to fix whatever problem they're having.
Exactly that.
And then
we'll have golf
huge.
and then gym in the afternoon or swimming or
whatever activity.
Yeah, whatever it is. But yeah, that's so that plate's spinning in the air. That's going to land. I'd like to do 2 of them because I think they're going to be incredible value for money, and I think they're going to be a great little retreat, tax deductible that everyone can enjoy.
Yeah,
and really learn from.
That's the big thing. It's tax deductible.
Yes, more importantly. So there's no laughing. There's no fun to be had. It's solely business.
No, it's team building, isn't it?
Yeah. So straight faces all round.
It's a networking event.
Yeah.
For
that's exactly
growing your business.
Yep.
We also happen to like do water sports and
Pokemon trading.
We could trade Pokemon.
Ben and Ryan, Defo sold a ticket there.
Yeah.
Boom, away
I'm going to be there. Mate, I'll be there if no one else is there.
King Charizard.
So yeah, that's like a little something we got in the pipeline.
Yeah.
But you've got to be in the Discord to be eligible for that.
Yeah.
It's not going out to the general public.
No, exactly that.
Well, let's do one more goal for the podcast. Let's think. What are we going to do? I would like to fill all the sponsor slots.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great goal.
Fill all sponsor slots. Fill all sponsor. This is where I can't spell. Slots. Slots. Oh God!
There's a goal as well I've got, but I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know how it's gonna wash out.
Before to hold that thought, I'm just going to explain the sponsor slots quickly. So there will be you momentarily through the podcast going forward. You're going to hear an advert for either a business or from me and Dan explaining the advert slot. So we've filled obviously the fridge. We've got Verpa sponsoring the podcast now on the fridge. We've got a 5-minute mark advert slot, which is sold already.
Yep.
We're going to have a 25-minute mark and a 45-minute mark.
Yep.
So at the 25-minute mark, there will be an advert for a business. You can use that slot to advertise your business. There'll be one at the 45-minute mark. We're also going to put an advert at the end of the podcast. That's like going to be open to sort of anyone, but I assume someone who takes one of those slots will take that slot as well. That will also apply to the guest episodes. Mm-hmm. So at the moment, it's about 16,000 monthly listeners, about 93% UK males. So we can almost guarantee that it's like external cleaning or trades business owners that are watching this podcast exclusively in the UK. And yeah, that's how the sponsor slots are going to work. We're going to put these out, and hopefully by the end of the year, it will be a seamless.
Absolutely.
Wait, something's just attacked me in my eyeball.
No, absolutely.
It'll be a seamless podcast. Yes, there will be adverts in it, but and again, not that we want to come across as like we're trying to steal money from everywhere we can, but this isn't free. Like,
and also,
it's cost us thousands of pounds to put this podcast together. And then on top of that, there's running costs involved with uploading and editing, our time, softwares. So it's to help pay for that stuff. And yes, to give us a little bit of money back, which ultimately we're using to reinvest into these events and stuff. But it would be nice if me and Dan could get something out of it eventually. See some fruits of the labour. Yeah.
It just helps with the day-to-day run-ins of the business. Obviously, the podcast, etc. We've come a long way. I think we're giving some incredible value to a lot of people, and also as well, the people that are going to be paying for the advertisements. It's for the business.
Yeah, they're still going to get something out of it.
It's still the industry that everyone's watching and involved in, and it's ultimately going to help all of the ideas in the Discord, etc. Moving forward is basically just bringing it to the podcast.
Absolutely. So, you was going to mention something.
I was going to say. I mean, it's not. I would like to see the audience. I don't know if this is going to be. I don't know how this is going to pan out, but I would like to see it reach more people. I.e.,
so like a new monthly listener goal.
Yeah, maybe for that, but also just like. I feel like
diversify the audience a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like
start
the advice.
Seeing plumbers and electricians. And
yeah,
stuff
because
like
ultimately a multivan business is a multivan business, and some of the things that we're talking about is I know.
It's cross compatible. A lot of it.
It is, isn't it? That's what I thought. Like minimum charges.
Any trade style subscription model, definitely.
Million.
Obviously, you're going to have your differences with like plumbing and heating and electrician, where they're like more ad hoc work, but there's still plenty of comparables with like pressure washing or roof cleaning, where you've got like bigger ticket items that you've got to find. So I think that's a good little. But should we put a new monthly listener goal
for the end of the year?
Yeah,
I'd like to see it grow too.
Bear in mind, I think in January we were probably on about 2,000 or 3,000 a month.
So we've like 14,000
5x.
Yeah, I'd like to see us double next year.
So 30,000.
I think if we can get to 30,000,
monthly listeners,
30,000 monthly listeners would be incredible. Would you be happy with that?
I'm happy where we're at now. To be honest with you, so anything above
should we just end it now? I see it done.
Can we kiss? Is that the goal? Is that the prize?
Not on camera, bro. That's the goal, but not on camera.
Fun out of everything. Right, Danielson, give us 3. Oh, yeah. Also, we've got me and you episode.
Yes.
We're recording that on the 29th as well.
I'm buzzing for that.
So, yeah, you'll want to learn a little bit more about me and Dan.
Yeah.
How much in love we are.
I mean, it goes without saying, doesn't it?
Should we just bin it and just tell them now? We're going to run away together. No, yeah, so they'll be coming out. They'll be coming out in laps of, I think we'll just hold on to them until
it's looking a bit boring, and then we'll chuck one out.
We have to chuck them out 1 week apart, though.
Yeah.
I don't think we can do one and then months later do the other.
No, not at all, because everyone will be hot for it.
They need to come out. We could even do them on the same day.
Matt, I was thinking that would be mental.
They might not get as good views, though. It's too much content to...
We're spoiling them. We're spoiling them rotten.
It's too much content to, like, absorb in a day, though, isn't it?
It's a lot. Yeah. It is a lot.
Dan, give me your 3. Should we go 3 goals, 4 goals?
Should we say 4? Go 4 goals. What, for the MKM?
For MKM.
For MKM, for the next year. I'd like to see a member of staff in their own van, in a van, obviously, I've provided. Member of staff.
Member of staff, leave it at that.
I want to get to 500 customers.
Yep.
I want to get to as well. I'd like to sit. I reckon I could probably push for 35K's worth of commercial work a year.
You're doing a little commercial goal, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to aim for that. I'm going to aim for 35 grand's worth of commercial work next year.
Of commercial work. What are you currently at? Do you know? Just to...
Commercial-wise, I've probably done about 18K this year.
Call it 20, just to round it up.
Yeah. You can call it 20.
An extra 15 grand's worth of commercial work next year.
Yeah.
Cool. One more.
And in one more goal, I would like to say... I'd like to be at a point next year where there's enough money in the pot so that the adverts and the marketing campaigns, shall we say, they're regimented. They're not sporadic.
Okay, so consistent marketing.
Consistent marketing.
Monthly marketing budget.
So whether it looks like 100,000 leaflets every year, 25 every quarter, something along them lines, I'd like it actually have a plan and it moving forward, as opposed to how much is in the account now, can we run that yet?
I mean, you could make a plan now, though.
Yeah, I mean, I could, yeah.
So you want a monthly marketing budget, yeah?
Yeah.
So that you can then use that budget for whatever your plan dictates.
Exactly that.
Cool.
What about you, big man?
Well...
Do you want me to write yours down?
So I'll write them. I think I'm going to go big with my goals for this year. 2 reasons. I'm going to take everything I've learned 2025, amplify it in 2026, hopefully.
When you say amplify it, how do you mean?
So this year we've done a lot of Facebook ads.
Yep.
Done a little bit of leaflets. Done one lot of canvassing. Didn't buy any rounds. But next year we're doing 10 months of canvassing, 12 months of Facebook ads.
Yep.
We've got relatively the same amount of leaflets ready to go out. And we're also buying around.
Yep.
So for me to belittle the goal, I think would be too easy. Like I want something to really shoot for, rather than playing it safe. So I'm aiming for 2,000 customers by the end of the year.
Wow. And you're at what, 500 now?
Just shy of 600, yeah.
Okay.
About 575, something like that. So 2,000 customers. Now that might seem like a big jump, but I was thinking about this. If I just take what we've done on Facebook this year, which is about 500, solid customers that haven't cancelled after cancellations. So even if we've done the same again, that's 500. We've got 10 months of canvassing.
And
say he brings us 20 customers a month. That's another 200. We've got 55,000 leaflets going out. So that's another 50 customers minimum, really.
Yeah.
Statistically. So straight away there, that's 750 customers.
Yeah.
And we're buying a 500 customer round. So that puts us at 1,350. Is that right? 1,250. 1,250.
1250.
1,250 plus the 500 we're already on.
Yeah.
17.
So you've got to find 250
1,800. Spare. Yeah. So I need an extra 200 on top of what
is projected.
On top of what should be a pretty consistent growth.
Yeah.
So, although it sounds crazy big, I think it's reasonable. The only thing will be like obviously managing that growth. But we've got the vans. We just need to manage the work and find the staff member.
Mm-hmm.
So fingers crossed. That I'll be really, really over the moon if I hit that goal by the end of next year, and that'll just put us in a real nice position, I think. I'm not going to put number of staff because I think I'm going to start falling into having staff issues this year. I think that's just something that's going to come.
Do you reckon you struck it lucky with Elliot?
I wouldn't call it luck, right? And this might sound like I've got a bit of an ego, but obviously I gave him his first job when he was 17 or 16. I knew him. I reached out to him. So it's not like he landed on my lap and I got lucky.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, yeah.
I went and headhunted him because I knew what kind of person he was.
Yeah.
And he's excelling.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take like all the credit because it makes me feel like a big-headed weirdo. But like I saw him and I was like, I want him. I went and got him. So
was this in regards of OMG? Or was this in regards of Curbside?
With Curbside, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
With OMG, he came to me.
Okay.
We might have even employed his brother. And then his brother was like, oh, my little brother needs a job. He's 16. And we just said, yeah, jump in the van with whoever. Like, but he was good back then.
Yeah.
Like at 17, when he started driving, he was straight in a van, like running events on his own.
Really?
Yeah, with like 200 drunk, pissed up people.
Yeah, you done well to be
smashing it. So, yeah, so not so much luck, but fortunate, definitely. Fortunate that he was in a position where he wasn't happy with his job. I came along at the right time with my business being in the right place to be able to take him on. And, you know, touch wood, it's working out all right at the moment. So although I don't want to put in like a goal for the number of staff members, I think we'd end up taking on 2 next year. Just because of the amount of customers we're looking at adding.
Yep.
But again, I don't really want to like overshoot that too much. I would like the round value to be at 250 grand, which is...
Oh, mate, that is colossal.
Yeah, that's
Is that 2,000 customers?
No, I think that's probably a little lower than...
What's the round at now? It's just over 100, isn't it?
So average value price would be 336 at 2,000 customers, I think.
For a year?
Roughly. Average, yeah. I think I've worked it out properly. It'd be about 30 grand a month-ish.
336?
Yeah, so
and then divide that by 12, yeah?
Average, or did I work that out on the round I'm buying?
£28 a month.
Divided by
average.
2. Yeah, it's about £14 a month average value per job.
And times 2,000.
Yeah.
Is
28 grand, which would be a monthly income on average.
There you go.
Times by 12.
That'd be incredible.
Yeah, so actually I'm going to change that to 350,000.
And where are you at now?
It's about 140 at the moment, round value.
So
and
just
then,
over double.
Yeah, I'm not going to put a goal in for the ad hoc stuff because the ad hoc stuff's obviously nice, but you just can't.
There's no way
you can't
monitor
quantify it.
Yeah, you can't.
It's like what comes in comes in. You can do ad campaigns and stuff, but like we do about 70 to 80k in ad hoc at the moment. But I don't do any advertising for that stuff.
Yeah, it just comes in.
We'll do the odd gutter text or soft fascia text or whatever. But yeah, it would be. I just don't think it's wise to try and quantify it into a point where you're going to put a goal on it because, you know, it could just be people don't want to spend the extra money or whatever. So, yeah, we're just going to focus on round value for this year, I think.
I think that's the only thing you can aim for. I think round value, I think that's definitely the only thing you can really quantify.
It's the easiest one to
like
monitor, say, look, I'm going to spend this amount of money and I've gained this much yearly work.
Yeah.
Because unless you're doing specific ad campaigns, say, I'm going to spend 500 quid on this gutter advert and I've got 2 grand's worth of gutter work out of it, then you can quantify that. But it's like, if you're not doing specific ad campaigns, like it's just ad hoc work off of the back of window cleaning customers, you can't sort of say whether it's
no, you can't at all. I
whether
totally
it's going to
agree
come
with
in
you.
or not. So yeah, I'm not going to bother. Not going to bother putting a goal in for that. But I need one more, and I don't really know. I haven't really got. I'm very tunnel visioned with the.
You're not looking at any commercial. You're not looking at getting another.
It'd be nice to have, but I'm not going to focus on it. No.
No.
Like if it comes in, brilliant. But I don't mind doing the commercial work, and like the commercial customers we've got now, like very low maintenance. We just turn up, invoice them, and do whatever.
Yeah.
But to focus on it, like if we had commercial window, it would just go into the round value.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And I'm not really interested in doing the ad hoc work. Like I just want those window customers on that recurring income coming in, the easy stuff, soffits and fascias, gutters. I'll tell you what, I would like 50 artificial grass customers.
And what was I going to say?
No, actually, that's a shit one. I don't want 50 artificial grass customers.
I was going to say, what's the?
I just remembered when that woman left all the shit on the floor.
Yeah, what's the frequency of them?
We recommend quarterly.
Yeah.
But
you're right, mate. It'll come to you when we're talking.
Yeah, let me land on that one. I'll come back to that one. But yeah, it's going to be a good year, I think.
I think so. I think from what even just watching the little episode there, from where we was back then and our goals then, I think it's always good to have some sort of a plan with goals, no matter how loosely you.
I think it's an absolute necessity.
Yeah,
absolute necessity.
Ultimately, it is really
to have goals.
I mean, I never had any of them before. No dreams, no aspirations, no nothing. It's probably why I'm a window cleaner. But it's good to have it, and then you can see where you've come, and then you can also see obviously.
I normally just look at the table or
look
her back,
the bed sheet.
wherever it's landed. Yeah, just have a look.
Just look at all the Pokemon cards on the table. Like, oh no.
That's not a grade 10 anymore.
So it's and it also a year's a long old time. A year's a very long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, the goals are good, mate. The goals are good. It's good to see the growth.
Pause. Sorry, when the cash cow calls, you've got to answer.
No, that's right. Yeah, so the goals are brilliant. It's incredible to see. And yeah, sorry, going back to it, I think we're in a great position now, and not trying to plug the Discord, but I will do. I think we're in a great position now because the amount of information, and it's digested information already. It's not just like a random Google search and it's like, how does this work? Or like the comparables,
it's real life.
etc.
It's real life
totally.
Experience.
And you can ask like what month is best for this and what budget works best for that. So it's going to be great.
You'll get 3 or 4 minimum answers from different people that have done it.
Yeah.
And you'll probably get a couple of answers from people that haven't done it. But it's all there to help.
Exactly that. And it's going to be good to see when you can move on stuff, you can really move on stuff. Yeah. Because all the information's there beforehand to kind of get cracking.
Well, we might as well mention the Discord, although they would have heard the advert by now.
Oh, yeah.
If you're interested in joining the Discord, all you've got to do now is we've moved away from the YouTube subscription model.
We have indeed.
We've set up our own subscription model via the website. So it's theuncleanables.co.uk/join. And then you just fill in your details there. You'll get a link to the Discord once you've paid. And
that's it.
That's it. Nice and easy. Download Discord, join with the link. Jobs are good, and you're in. And you've got that unlimited support. We're also toying with the idea, again, this is just something that we've discussed, of doing a higher tier model.
Yep.
So you'll pay X amount above the normal membership, but you'll get access to a bi-weekly video chat about your specific issue. So say you've got an issue with hitting £500 a day. So we will then use that video chat once a fortnight to go through the best tips for increasing round value during the day.
And the advice is actually customized then
Yeah,
to your needs.
but we're sorting that one out.
It's all up in the air. I mean, if anyone's got any feedback or if that sounds great to anyone, then let us know, because ultimately your feedback matters, and we can really grow on it.
But also anyone who's in the Discord and hasn't sort of been following the updates will find that they get kicked out of access.
Yes.
They won't be kicked out of the Discord. They just won't have access to the chats as of the 1st of January.
And that's totally normal. That
So
just
if
means
you're
you need
someone,
to come over.
yeah, if you're someone who listens and doesn't really pay attention to the Discord, but you want to be a part of it, all you've got to do is go on re-sign up on the website. You won't be charged by YouTube anymore. You should have actually been refunded for December. So just set up on the new site, and then you'll gain access back.
There you go.
But from the 1st of January, you
won't have
won't
access.
have access.
No,
So if you listen or watch, but
Or alternatively, just wait, don't do nothing, and then just DM the life out of us on January the 1st when you haven't got any access to anything.
Yeah,
Which
that
is
works.
probably how it's going to work out.
that works as well. That one of yours.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Mate, so this is going out Christmas Day, bruv.
No, this will go
This
out.
is not going out Christmas Day,
Christmas
bruv.
Day is on a Thursday.
This is going out the Saturday.
This will go out on
Couple of
the
days after.
28th,
Yes.
29th.
Something along them lines.
Let me just see what else. So we've mentioned the Discord, we've mentioned the advertising, we've done the goals. We have not mentioned the expo party. So it's expo season, baby.
The countdown has begun.
End of March,
Yes.
where we all get to go wild for 2 days.
Way, 48 hours.
Girls on tour.
Woo.
So
Baddest bitches.
so the expo is on the Friday and the Saturday.
Yes.
If you're an exhibitor, you would normally go up on the Thursday to set up. So on the Thursday night, after everyone's set up, and it's not just open to exhibitors, it's open to anyone who wants to come, really. But we are putting on, we have hired out the Boom Battle Bar in Coventry, which is about 15 minutes from the expo centre. If you're coming from far away and you fancy travelling up the day before,
Yep.
and you haven't got anything to do,
Come along.
you've got no friends or whatever, pay
That's
for your
everyone,
ticket.
mate.
Yeah,
That's everyone.
I know you lot are just like non-social animals and just like sitting in your rooms doing nothing.
Sharpening your squeegee.
Yeah, but if you want to come out and have a laugh, we've hired the whole venue. You've got axe throwing,
Pool, karaoke.
AR darts, pool, karaoke, shuffleboard, mini golf.
There's loads of stuff, isn't there?
There's like 8 or 9 different activities
Yeah.
you can do, unlimited use throughout the whole 3 hours. We've got it from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. There'll be a buffet included in the ticket price. Tickets are £50 and you can buy them from the uncleanables.co.uk/expo.
There you go. Easy.
If you want to come, it's on the Thursday night before the expo.
Nice little way just to wind down after you've set all the stalls up and all the
Yeah,
rest
if
of
you're
it.
an exhibitor. If not, long drive, want something to do on the Thursday night.
Totally. Then
Just
come
as
along.
good.
You're more than welcome.
All the exhibitors will be getting an email about it anyway, so if they don't watch.
And that's the expo party.
That's the expo
And then
party.
we'll be walking around the expo, won't we? We're going
We're going to be there Thursday through Saturday.
We're not going to have a stand this year. We're just going to do the old walking and talking, walkie-talkie.
We want to meet more people,
Yeah.
like particularly more exhibitors, because they'll be good to get on the podcast. We'll probably get some like
Quick fire rounds.
booklets made up. We'll do the quick fire again. That worked out really well. That was good fun. But we'll get some like little booklets for the exhibitors to have. So if they want to come on the pod after we're done,
Yeah, and then they know where we're at.
they'll have all our details, all our listening figures.
Yes.
Maybe throw a cheeky little advertising price list in there
Yeah, absolutely.
if we've not filled
Absolutely.
it up by March.
So, mate, where are you for Christmas, bro?
Oh, I'm for Christmas this year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
No.
Brother coming down?
Yep.
There you go, mate.
I'm not a massive Christmas person.
Shit, it's just,
You know-
I think it's a social thing, bro.
I was explaining this to Elliot earlier, right? For me, the issue is there's so much stress revolving around one day,
Yeah,
which
agreed.
isn't a special day. Like, all you do is get together and have dinner. We do that on a Sunday all the time, and there's no stress.
Yeah, the thing is, you're not religious.
No.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, if you was religious, it would probably be a much more sacred day. But I think,
But I don't get why the stress, where does the stress come from? Like, all the presents are bought and wrapped.
yeah,
There's nothing to do other than cook a dinner.
yeah.
So why is everyone argue? Why does everyone panic?
I think it's just because of the emphasis on it.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean. There's no emphasis. We're not religious people. It's not like
no. It's the emphasis that it can't. Everything has to be right and it can't go wrong and all the rest of it. And
I think it's ridiculous.
I totally agree.
There's someone in my family will end up having an argument. Happens every year.
Really?
Yeah.
What? As in like shouting?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It would just be like a horrible place to be. It would just not be enjoyable at
and
all.
What would they argue over? Like Trivia Pursuit?
Nothing.
Or dinner or
That'd
anything?
be nothing.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Someone will say something to someone else like in a horrible way, then that person will get the ump, and then someone will cry, and I'll just be sitting there like I didn't even want to come to this.
Did you know
why is this my day?
Someone said to me once, I don't know how true this is, I haven't fact checked it, but someone said to me once that the Christmas period is the period where everyone decides they want a divorce.
Yeah, you know why that is? I told you this. This is my most incredible fact ever, right?
Oh, was it you?
It was me. And it was because we were both estate agents.
Yeah.
The best month of the year for new instructions
is
January, because what happens is husbands and wives throughout the whole year don't spend more than a weekend with each other.
Agreed.
And then all of a sudden they've got to spend like 2 weeks where it's more than just a weekend.
Yeah.
Plus you've got all the additional stress and they realise they don't like each other.
Yeah.
And then they split up.
Yeah.
And then the house goes on the market in January. Sad, but like I love that fact.
But it does make total sense.
Yeah.
It does make total sense.
Yeah.
But
I just make sure my wife knows I don't like her all year round. and then they ain't got to worry about it at Christmas.
Oh mate, I've got a funny one for you. So I went to go and see my mate I haven't seen for 2 years. Jordan, if you're watching, big shout out to you.
He does watch, doesn't he?
He does watch, yeah. I haven't seen him in ages. Anyway, Emma's got this thing where I'll pull her up. Like I won't G-check her, but I'll pull her up and be like, you're going off topic. You need to stay on topic when you're having a conversation. So like we'll be talking about something, and then she'll be talking. And
it's like when you start talking about trains mid-convo.
I don't talk about trains, bruv. So what she'll do is she'll talk. I mean, everyone's guilty of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but like I'll say, you got to stay on topic, and she hates it. She's like, why have you got to talk to me like that? And I'm like, I'm not talking to you about it anyway. I'm just saying, stay on topic because I can see you deviating. I said, just stay on topic, right? Well, mate, I've seen my mate and his missus is there, and he does exactly the same with his bird. She does exactly the same as what mine does, and like she'll be talking, and then he can see she's going off on a tangent, and he goes, "Yeah, but you need to come back to the original point." And I was just like, "Mate, I'm so pleased I'm not the only one that does it."
It's like looking in the mirror.
Yeah, I was like, "Mate, it's unbelievable."
Tell them what happened whilst you was up there. Tell your story.
So I go and see my friend anyway, and there's a big family there, and part of the family, the woman's part of the choir at the church, and she's like, look, we're having mulled wine at the church and like pastries and that. Mate, it was a scream. It was a scream. So we go in there and they're all singing like choir songs and that. It was actually a really cool thing. So we were having a bit of mulled wine and all the rest of it. Anyway, it kicks out and we go, right, we'll go to the pub, we'll go for a meal, and then we'll go, and someone was putting on a bit of a shindig, like a party, but it was in like an old warehouse. It weren't like a rave. It wasn't like that at all. It was all the choir people. So when I've gone there and there was a fella there, he was batting for the other side, and he took a real liking to me, like a little bit too much of a liking.
Real reckon I was real.
Yeah, he could see I was in the closet. No, but he could it was obviously he took a real liking to me, and he's come over and he's like, oh, what's your name and all the rest of it, and I'm chatting to him like obviously just chatting.
Was your cock out?
No, mate, no, it wasn't
mate,
in this scenario. But he starts he just starts getting a bit too friendly. Yeah. So he's like trying to dance me, and I'm like, no, mate, I'm just here with my mate. Like, leave me alone, sort of thing. And obviously, he's having a whale of a time, but I'm not. I'm just like having a few drinks with my mate and just chatting, all the rest of it. And he just doesn't get the hint. And in the end, I'm like, mate, you're gonna have to leave me alone, bro. Like, I'm just here enjoying my time with my friend, and you're just trying to drag me away, and like you're just trying to talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. Like, with all due respect, you're not my mate. Just go and enjoy your night. Yeah. Just couldn't deal with it. So anyway, we're chatting away and we say, look, we're going to leave now. So we're going to leave. So anyway, I'm thinking I've got to bump into him again, and I've got to see him. Anyway, he's outside. He's by the door. And then we leave and he goes, oh, where you going? Where you going? And I go, oh, I said, oh, we're going to the pub. He says, I'm going to come. I said, no, you're not. He says, no. Anyway, he's hanging around. And my party's left. And I'm stood by the door like a doorman. And as he's come over and he's come to the threshold, I just put my hand out. I went, no. You stay here, mate. He went, what? I went, no, mate, you stay here. He went, why? I went, because you've driven me mad all night. I said, and I'm going to the pub. I said, and you're not allowed to come. He went, says who? I said, I fucking do. My hands on the door, like hands on his chest like that. And he goes, oh. And he turns around and walks back up the stairs. I thought, mate, no way. No way was you going to follow me to the pub.
He must know that he's...
I think he was...
I think there was the boundary.
I think there was a bit of Charlie involved, mate. His eyes were like saucers, and he just, like when you're literally telling someone and they're not listening to you, and I'm like, if I wrote on my knuckles and punched
what's he
going to
do?
Well,
if he's on that much Charlie,
just like I don't know,
just thumb it in,
just put a splint on it. I ain't got
a couple of chopsticks.
I ain't got a clue what he was planning, but it was just a little bit. I don't like gay people hit on me. I get it. Yeah,
I like spending time with gay people.
I don't mind. I don't
They're
mind
a good
it.
laugh.
It's a hustle, bro. It's a hustle. Like when I was single, like you got to try your luck, ain't you? Not on gay people, on women. But it's one of them things. It's just a game, right? But it's like if someone tells you no. So when we was walking back to the house, I went, mate, if I was a woman, I said, you lot would all be like fighting my corner, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I said, it's just because it's a bloke on a bloke. I said, it's different.
No, it's very true.
But yeah, that was my.
Except if he'd raped you, you'd have enjoyed it.
Mate, just when I think we're going to secure a sponsorship, you come in and drop that one. No, we're good.
We're good.
No, and then yeah, came back from there, and it so I've moved into the house now, haven't I?
Yeah, I helped Dan move last week. Hey! Which one's it? That's the cheer. I can hear it.
All right, let's get it. So so moved in when we moved in, and the neighbour came out, and she said, we didn't know this. No one's lived in here since 2007, so it's a long old time, like 17 years. So I turned the water on. There's a stopcock under the sink. I turn that on, and then nothing happens. So then I go out in the street and turn the water on. And when I turn the water on, every tap is running. Every tap is completely broken. I don't know how it works, but the washers dry out over the years. And yeah, anyway, all cracked and that. Nothing was working. Oh, sorry, it was all leaking. That was the problem. It was all leaking. So day one, I was smashing holes in the ceiling trying to work things out. And I've recorded it all, so I'm going to do a YouTube video. And we never had water. So what we do is we turn the water on, fill up a load of saucepans and that, and then just use that water. Obviously, I haven't told anyone about this. I'll tell you now. So yeah, we done that. And then I was away there. And then when I came back, I was like, right, let me get my head in the game. So I changed all the taps over. I put isolators on everything. And then what I done was I turned the water on.
Just put an isolator on it, didn't
I? Okay. And then so turned it all on and it was working. And I was like, right, bang, here we go. Then I changed a bit of equipment in the loft to do with the heating, to do with the immersion. Turned the immersion on, started getting hot water. So now I've got hot water out of the taps. I've got cold water out of the taps, and also nothing's leaking. And then there's an old oil burner. And I was like, look, well, I'm not running oil. It's going to be ripped out anyway, so fuck it. I'm just going to throw a load of wood in it. So I threw a load of wood in it and got it roaring. So, mate, it's incredible. To sit next to that, I feel like I'm proper old school.
You've achieved something.
Yeah, mega. And, so what I was going to say to you is there was no water, right? And Friday I got taken out by my commercial people to go-karting and a bit of dinner. And I was like, right, I need to have a wash. And I'm like, I'm not having a sink wash. I've had 24 hours without actually showering. I've just had a wash and you just feel horrible. And I was like, right, let me go and get my water-fed pole. Mate, I swear there's a video. I've got a video of it. And I just go in the garden. It's like 2:30. I can see my breath, right? And I'm just like, it's what it is, bruv. I'm like, it's what it is. This is just a shit sandwich and I've got to bite into it. So I just stripped off in my pants, just got a bar of soap, got my missus to just pull the bottom and just aim it at me, and I was just showering in my garden. Mate, I was so cold.
You could have just come here for a shower.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but I was working, and I was like, the last thing I want to do is get in my van, drive here, change your clothes. I just wanted to have a wash then. So yeah, I had a little wash of water-fed pole.
Feel good afterwards?
Mate, I felt incredible.
I'll bet.
I didn't feel cold, which was nice. So.
That's because you lost all feeling.
Oh, mate,
in extremities.
I was blue.
Yeah.
I'd gone like red and then blue. So yeah, it was eventful, bruv. It was eventful. But yeah, no. So we're good as gold now. So we got a bathroom suite on order. And then when that comes, we're gonna have a little look and get that fitted.
You gonna do that yourself?
I'm gonna have a good go at it. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good go at it.
Think it'd be difficult?
I don't think so.
Is it you just replacing what's there? Like, so you still gonna have a bath?
Yeah,
or
we're
have
going to
you
have
gone shower unit?
Yeah, so the only thing we're going to do is where the sink is, the bath is pushed up in the corner, but there's a window there, so you can't. The shower's got to be side mounted, which I don't want. So I'm going to swap the sink and the bath, and then drag it back, and then that way I can have the shower on the wall,
Makes sense.
and then keep the toilet where the toilet is. So yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be
Sweet.
great, mate. I can't wait to get in there and start.
Are we still on track for like a couple of months?
Yeah, I think so.
Think so? Yeah,
I think so.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You've not come across anything where you're like, shit, this has put us back.
I mean, apart from the water,
Yeah.
the water and the heating. But I was talking to someone the other day. I got a friend of mine, and he come out and had a little look at it, and he was advising me, and he says you can get these. So there's no gas there, is there? And it's an oil burner. And he said to me, there's an electric boiler system you can get, and he says it is the governor. He says, but it does come with a price tag, and he said it's $2,500.
That's not as horrendous.
No, it's not horrendous, really, in the grand scheme of things. And he
gas
says
boiler's going to cost you 1,200 quid anyway.
yeah. And then you obviously the fitting and all the rest of it. But like if you get this, he says it does everything. He says you can run a bath. He says it will do all the heating. It will take care of everything. So he says all we got to do is just swap it out and then obviously run new radiators. But if we run radiators, then obviously you've taken a lot of the stress out of the wood burner. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to rip out the oil stove eventually, and then put a log burner there, which is going to be quality.
Where is that then? That oil heater? Is it in the kitchen?
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Is it like under the stairs sort of space?
No, it's more like in the middle of the kitchen as you go in. Right. There's like a little cabinet. But the I was just thinking, like, if I can get that with the electric, and then potentially I'll have a look. I don't know if they're still doing grants or not for solar panels, but if I can get solar panels as well,
I don't think you'll be there long enough to.
Do you not think?
No, it's like 10 or 15 year payback.
I just thought it might mitigate a lot of the cost, but I don't know if it would or not.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't, would it? So anyway, but no, it's all good. And then another thing as well, I looked at.
Put your own solar panels on the roof.
Yeah, just go and get
a couple of those.
Go and get a load of them 80 quid ones from Amazon. I'd like to know how much they can, like, I know obviously they're 100-watt panels, but thing is, I know we laugh and joke and like we talk about it, but you don't know how much you use at home, do you?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know how many you'd need to
power a house.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's possible or not.
You'd have to store back. You'd have to be inverted to batteries, probably.
I mean, even if it paid for half of the heating, like the electric boiler was running and it was only using 50% because your panels are doing the rest.
You could definitely probably put a couple on the roof with a battery to power the lights.
Yeah, you could do, couldn't you? The lights would be pretty straightforward. Yeah. Lights maybe in a couple of sockets.
The socket's the difficult one because they draw 240, didn't they?
Well, so do the lights. Are you talking about running 12-volt lights?
Yeah, if they were running them off a battery, you would.
Oh, no, you can get 240 inverters, can't you? You can get... Anyway.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know either. But yeah, so, no, we should be on track, mate. I need to get a Sparky out just to look at the electrics. The wire, I'm pretty sure I need to change it. But now I've done the water, I'm going to do the bathroom next. And then I'm probably doing it arse about face, but it's just the way it's working out.
It's nice to be able to have a wash, though, when you're working. So
mate,
it's probably best to do that first.
Yeah, totally.
The kitchen's functional, isn't it? So it's not like you need to do that. But the bathroom's like, it was leaking, wasn't it?
Yeah. Mate, it was horrible.
With all sorts of issues. It's 100 years old.
Yeah, it was ancient. But it'll be good to get it cracking, mate. That's for sure.
Yeah, lovely, mate.
And then we'll have a garden, and then we can have a bit of a barbecue and a bit of a fun time when the weather breaks. Can't we?
Yeah, you got a few months, didn't you?
Yeah, totally.
So hopefully doesn't affect work too much as well.
No, it shouldn't do really. I mean, I'm quite thankful now. I'm off tomorrow. I've got to go and meet a man about a dog, and then I'm probably going to do a few windows on Christmas Eve. Not that I really want to, but I feel like I've got to. Just keep on track of it, and then I will definitely be working between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because of the way I've just had so much on. I haven't moved anyone or spoke to anyone properly, so I'm just going to just push them around and just see what I can do.
Yeah.
Which ain't the end of the world.
It's not bad to keep on top of it.
I
don't mind working between Christmas and New Year.
Like I feel like I've got to.
We're down here, aren't we, on the 29th?
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't bother me if we went to work. I don't like spending too long at home.
That's it. So that's another thing I was going to say about Christmas, about people arguing. I find it the perfect storm for an argument because nothing's open and you can't do nothing. Like,
No, you're stuck at home.
Yeah, apart from taking the dog for a walk, it's like you would never spend all day. Like me, I know people don't go outdoors as much as they used to, and a lot of people would just stay in bed, doom scroll to death, and then order a load of food on takeaway and not go out for the whole day. I've never done that. So for me to spend all day indoors is horrible. I think
I don't mind spending all day indoors. I couldn't spend all day in bed. We've got the kids though as well, so
you kind of got to be up, ain't you?
Yeah.
But even if you just, I mean, it sounds silly, but even if you woke up and went for a run, you're out.
Yeah.
Your brain's reset. You're good to go. So I'll probably just end up doing. I mean, I'll be working on the house anyway, but
yeah, then you've got jobs to do anyway. So
yeah.
Right, should we wrap it up, son?
Yeah, bro.
See us out. Say goodbye to everyone for the year.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us on the Uncleanables podcast. It's been a very eventful year. We're very pleased with how the year's gone. If I'm speaking on behalf of Ryan as well, we're extremely pleased with how the year's gone. It's great to be supported by you guys. It's great to be recognised for the hard work and all the efforts and all the rest of it. And we're extremely proud as well that we can bring you some value. Mm-hmm. So thanks for that as well. Thanks again. Thanks for putting your faith and trust in us.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Because without you, ultimately, we probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. And let's hope 2026 brings us loads more train jokes. Hopefully a couple more foxes. And what we got for you? Bit of Charizard or something?
I don't mind a bit of Pokemon, mate.
Yeah, let's hope so. So anyway, listen, guys.
Well, you say a bit of Charlie then. Those days are over.
Those were the days, brother. Yeah, those were the days.
But if you've got some, I'll do it if you do it.
Yeah, guys, thank you again. Once again, thanks for all the love and the support. It's been incredible. It's been a fantastic journey, and we are so looking forward to taking everyone into 2026 and sharing the goals and dreams again. So once again, guys, I've been Dan.
I've been Ryan.
And remember,
stay cleaning. And we'll see you next week.